Here we are on a nice Saturday afternoon in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. And we're going to try to get to Lincoln Tunnel. So this is version 10.12.2. Take a right here. I noticed 10.11.2 was significantly better than the 10.10 series, but there may be some steps back for city driving, New York City driving at least, with this version. We'll see. Okay, it decides just to skip that turn and move forward instead of waiting for the pedestrians. Still going downtown, which is the correct direction, so nothing lost there. My camera battery's running low, so we may have to swap batteries in the middle, but we'll see. Slowing down here for some reason. Now it's stopping completely for no good reason. We'll send that. Seems to want to go down the east side instead of the original plan. We'll take a right and go across the park. Okay. I just disengaged to have when it's flashing blue like that, as most of you know, it wouldn't let me deactivate that with the rolling buttons here. So I just disengaged temporarily. Go through this yellow light. Well, it's got to make its mind up. Ended up going through a red light. Okay, so we're on 67th. We've got to take the next right if we're going to get across the park to Lincoln Tunnel. Going to Jersey. The Jersey Shore. Okay, good turn, very nice. A little hesitant. I'm going to give it a push. Okay, so that's the most frequent intervention, is the need to coax the car forward and accelerate when it's hesitating. Okay, we got the green. It's waiting for this gentleman. It's really overreacting to this guy here, standing on a platform. I've been running this on assertive mode, which is highly unassertive for the average New York driver. Seems a bicyclist behind us. Visualizations have gotten much nicer. Okay, you can see the door open here. That visualization. I'm gonna have to go push the car and push it again. Get through this light. Okay, jerks far from that pedestrian, even though he's walking in the opposite direction, or in the direction away from the car. Okay, this car's coming in front of us. It slows down abruptly. Let's go. All right, I didn't need to accelerate there. Did a good job. Another red light. Nice, unaggressive move forward. Grandma's come to New York City to drive. It should be a breeze through the park once we cross this intersection. Again, it's gonna be slow. Here we go, pick up speed. Car behind me is obviously not thrilled. So this should be smooth. There are some shadows. When you have these shadows on the road, it can phantom brake. So I keep my foot lightly on the gas pedal, or I should say the accelerator. Okay, slowed down a lot. So yeah, shadows are still a major issue, even on the highways with Navigate on autopilot. I'm going to give it a little, increase the speed here. That was pretty smart. The right lane is just a right turn only. It doesn't usually, now it's trying to get around this car. Just a left turn only, so it should stay in this lane, but it's thinking of moving to the left. Let's just go straight. I don't want to disengage. All right, good. Go straight through here. It's a little bit of a left. There's a bicyclist who's stopping. Okay, I'm going to push it. It's on the wrong lane. It's not. There's no lane here. Good. Okay, abrupt stop for some reason. Have to give it a push. Not sure how it's going to handle every different city without city-specific rules. And it's hopefully it is going to take a left here, so that was the correct lane. Excellent. Really good. Actually, I'd say this is a dramatic improvement, except for the doesn't it feel very jumpy, jerky? There's the ABC building. This is now we got to watch our rims here. Got that sewer. Go. I'm going to give it a nudge. Police are here. Good. Go. Why it wants the far lane. Doesn't need to go the far lane. Oh, changes its mind and goes to the middle lane. Alright, well, we got the play-by-play here. And we're going to head down Columbus, Lincoln Center. sees this flower stand as a car going into a truck. Strange. Oh, that's a little booth there, slightly behind us. Doesn't really matter, we're on this side of the cones. Gonna take a right on 57th Street in a third of a mile. Go. Excellent. Appropriately wants to get to the right lane, but there's not enough room now. So no disengagements. Stopping for no reason. Very abrupt. Whoops, are you okay?
Yeah.
Keep the hand on the wheel. Okay, I guess I'm just going to scoot over to the right lane with very little space. Excellent. That was impressive. Fortunately, the taxi driver cooperated. Now, this is not a lane that we should be driving in. So it realizes it, sees the parked car, and goes back. Fortunately, not a lot of traffic right now. And then we'll take this right on 57th. So. Not sure if scooting over here. Okay, another red light. Okay, green light. Pedestrians crossing. This guy going in front of us. Let's go. I'm going to give it a push because this guy behind me is very impatient. Okay, we'll wait for these pedestrians. Now we should be creeping into the intersection right now, but it doesn't know how to do that, so I might have to give it an acceleration. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have to accelerate there. Okay, so I can't really handle these pedestrian crosswalks too well because you really have to show some intention. Slows down nicely for that jaywalker. Got the Hudson River in front of us. Okay, green light. Let's go. Go, go. Now this person is... Okay, very good. Excellent. Gets a nice acceleration there. We're getting the left-hand turn lane, go down 11th Avenue. Got the green light, green left-hand turn signal, excellent. Picks the middle lane, beautiful. Wow, impressive. disengagement so far, just accelerations. Of course, I shouldn't speak too soon here. Every time I do, seconds later, I'd have to disengage. So we'll see. We got a little construction. Everyone's got to merge in. Good. Very slow, but good enough. Excellent. Let's pick up the speed. Okay, well, so that motorbike did appear to be heading towards us. Better safe than sorry. Be surprised if he was that dumb, but the car doesn't have an intuition. He could be. Okay, no lines on this recently paved road. Let's see how it handles it. It imagines the lines, perhaps based on the cars. Nicely imagines the line. Now we're in the middle of an intersection. We should be able to get across. Good. Very nice. Beautiful without any street lines. It's kind of weaving back and forth, but not too bad. Keeping a nice distance from the cars, despite the lack of lanes. Okay. Gets faked out when there's a... Now we do have to get over to the left. In 1/10 of a mile, I think we're now on the wrong side to get across to the Lincoln Tunnel, so we'll see how it handles it. You can go straight. But it's not going to be able to. Yeah, could go on 40th Street. Yeah, no, we're good still. Just going to have to get over to the left pretty quickly. It's signifying this barrier here with two lines, and not sure we'll be able to get across 40th. So this is 42nd Street. Okay, it's getting close to this bus who wants to come over our lane. And now it's finding a way to get to the left. Wow, it actually went right in front of that van. Forced it to slow down. That's incredible. Wow. Impressive. And there are a bunch of cars going to the left here, even though they're not supposed to. So it's going to obey the law, unlike those two cars in front of us. And these barriers here are preventing it from turning left, so it's going to have to go straight. The blinker is... clearly I look like a tourist here. That's okay. Or at least maybe just a student driver. I've got to get one of those bumper stickers. Okay, now it's on an island. Whoa! Wow! Woo! That was scary. That was very scary. Somehow it did it. I was about to take over, but I was comfortable enough with the surroundings. Whoa! That was hairy. So I don't know. Let's see if our battery's still good. And this is going to be quite a roundabout. I suspect the battery of the camera is going to die any minute. So if it blanks out, we'll call it a day for today. Get into this bridge somehow, this tunnel somehow. Okay. Now we're going east again to 9th Avenue. Excellent. Okay, just needed to change the battery. So we should be able to get into the tunnel through the back door here on 9th Avenue pretty quickly. Let's see how we do. And slows down for this gentleman. It's getting into the left-sided lane. It changes its mind. Okay, this guy's blowing the cars. I don't think we need a dry. Okay. Take this right. Come on. Don't mind the woman on the corner. Oh, okay. Actually, I'm wrong. This is the right. And this is the correct turn. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Awesome. No interventions to the Lincoln Tunnel except accelerations. A couple interesting turns. We're gonna make it to Jersey. And, you know, now this is really, obviously if you're driving in the city, I don't know why it's changing lanes, but we'll let it. When you're driving in the city, you're obviously not going to use the FSD for anything except just testing. And but when you're on the highway, the standard autopilot. And what they've done now is they're now again offering for $6,000 the enhanced autopilot, which has pretty much all of the functionality except recognizing street lights and stop signs. So it can't be used in suburban or city environment. And does allow for auto lane change, which is a great thing to have. So if you're skeptical that FSD is not going to pan out anytime soon, it's not going to be 2 weeks. Salon famously says by the end of the year. But with this drive today, the end of the year, maybe it's possible. But if you're not interested and would prefer to drive yourself in the city, and don't anticipate the robo-taxi situation panning out anytime soon, then I would recommend the enhanced autopilot functionality, most of which is auto lane change. I don't use the smart summon very often. Now it's going the wrong way. So this may not count as a disengagement. Getting to the tunnel, I guess we're not officially in the tunnel, so that's a disengagement. And let me see if there's some sort of mapping issue. No, that would not have taken us to the tunnel, so I guess it could have tried to do a little shortcut right here on the left. It could have actually done a little shortcut around the cons. Of course, it would have been of no benefit having to get out and back into the traffic. It would have looked really stupid. So I disengaged. There, not too bad. And now we're in the tunnel. Some traffic. It's hard to see, but now I can see the lights turn on. And this has now switched to the other software stack, which is the navigate on autopilot, and very useful. I mean, you don't really need to do anything here. If the the standard autopilot probably would be no different, which comes standard with the car, which has the cruise control and braking for the cars in front. So anyway, everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, press the like button. I will say that that was an amazing improvement from the previous versions. So that was 2 steps forward, no steps back for New York City. All right, take care.